I'm Lori Hairrell, and I'm going to sit if you guys don't care because I will fidget. And Kelly, you never get less nervous. So, all right, are you guys ready? I'm doing this in honor of the library. In 1968, the Vietnam War, Civil Rights Movement, M.L. King and Bobby Kennedy murders, the Black Panthers shootout, Intel and hypertext are introduced, and the Pope condemns birth control. A feminist shoots Andy Warhol. In the midst of chaos, the second wave of feminism introduced equal rights for sexuality, family, and the workplace, and I was born. My 19-year-old mom and I lived with my grandparents while my dad was in Thailand. I grew up exploring nature and behavior inside a large family unit. My grandfather was the patriarchal organic farmer. Up with the chickens at dusk, he and I would rest on the porch and talk about feelings, books, and love. The education of Little Tree quotes my grandfather's sentiments. I felt total bad about it and empty. Grandpa said he knew how I felt, for he was feeling the same way. Grandpa said, everything you lost, which you had loved, give you that feeling. The only way around it was not to love anything, which was worse because you would feel empty all the time. 10 days after I was born, 3 men circled the moon for the first time, and they read to the world from Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. I love the moon, but I also love that God created and he rested, leaving the earth and moon for man to live the story of creation. I've had a love-hate relationship with the Bible from the age of 15. In my early 30s, I had a strong need to be forgiven and biblically literate. A weekend walk to Emmaus and a year studying 80% of the Bible simply taught me to own my truth and love my neighbor as myself. Words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts, and physical touch. I pay attention to how I give and receive love. A daughter, 11 nieces and nephews, and a failed marriage taught me everyone innocently expresses love differently from where they are born and how they are taught expressions of language. In my 8th year as executive director of Restart, the Center for Adult Education, I treat gang members, uneducated pregnant women, parolees, the working poor, homeless, and mentally ill as I myself wish to be treated. Our customers are no dummies. Over 800 have earned their high school equivalency diplomas, and they too want a safer Chattanooga. I read Little Women and saw it on the big screen at Chattanooga's landmark Tivoli when I was 10. Teach your children to read books before they go to the movies. As a child, I explored downtown, the library, movie theaters, and parks, and 34 years later, I feel safe walking our community streets. As a prepubescent teen in the middle of a sexual revolution, I learned when life and love throw me a curveball to pray. Are you there, God? It's me, Lori. I know you're there, God. I know you wouldn't have missed this for anything. Thank you, God. Thanks an awful lot. The third wave of feminism, diversity and change, rode in with Nightfall 25 years ago. Nightfall is a venue for expression and growth through music and dance. Beautiful music is the art of the prophets that can calm the agitations of the soul. It is one of the most magnificent and delightful presents God has given me. I shall be telling this with a sigh. 2 words diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Our choices are our story. Live your truth, see your legacy, know your footprints, yell if you get lost, and breathe. There was a language in the world that everyone understood. It was the language of enthusiasm, of things accomplished with love and purpose, and as part of a search for something believed in and desired. The alchemist teaches true love never gets in the way of fulfilling one's dreams. If it does, it is not true love. Dinah, the daughter of Jacob and sister of Joseph, is a minor character in the Bible. The red tent details her story of witnessing ancient law as the woman of Jacob's tribe took refuge in a tent while menstruating or giving birth. Although Dinah finds loves within the tribe, she escapes to search for true love and live her own story. In God we trust, all others bring data. A rogue economist taught me, I don't sell crack because drug dealers live with their moms. Hamilton County data says 4 out of 10 babies are born to single moms and 1 in 4 moms do not have a high school diploma. More women are joining gangs, and gang members are being shot over love. The tipping point is that moment when an idea, trend, or social behavior crosses a threshold, tips and spreads like wildfire. It takes mavens, connectors, and persuaders to prevent gang violence, brand a gig city, create a PechaKucha event, and sustain a 54-year-old nonprofit. Okay. The dedicated life is a life worth living. Find something you love with all your heart. Discover what inspires your biggest dreams. We're not here for only ourselves. We're here to add to the sum of human goodness. Take chances, be brave, find your passion, live good. I was pregnant illiterate. Thank God for Dr. Brody and Adair. 34% of new moms do not seek prenatal health care, leading babies to die from low birth weight. I've loved working with the local junior league and women's initiatives and the What to Expect Foundation in New York City on national and state maternal health and literacy policy. The product of a Southern feminist movement, I choose Chattanooga in which to dance. Conservative or progressive, no longer a wildflower, I appreciate my dance partners, crooked. Dancing is about loving people in perfect step with God's love for you while enjoying a grown-up, passionate life. As children, we learn to read by 3rd grade, and then we read to grow for the rest of our lives. My daughter, Eva, here making an L out of a chip, which you can't see, look like that, is a 4th grader at Battle Academy. Science, technology, engineering, and arts and math curriculum. It's a 2000 School of Excellence, Magnet School of Excellence, and I'm so happy for them. I honor my Eva Bell tonight in memory of her granddaddy. Grateful for my male and female mentors and the limitless moments to discuss history, feelings, community issues, and books. And to PechaKucha for this fancy-tastic moment. Thank you very much.